We are starting, and this is game number 1, and we have WWP Too Much Talent. First game, African Spring with me, Survivalist, and the biggest question is already there. We have the Civs, and we see some really crazy civilizations. Magyars, Malians, Mayans, and then Khmer, Japanese, Ethiopians. What do you think, man?
I was expecting to see Ethiopians, so that's not unexpected. I mean, these are basically just very aggressive civs now. Yeah, just looking at WWP civs, they're all the massives, kind of crazy. Just something to notice. Let's see, who's. Oh man, I have team colors on. Give me 1 second here. We've got. Yeah, we've got Andy with the Khmer pocket, which Khmer is so good at getting up to castle age really fast, or they could do some archer thing. There's just so many options on this map because the positions are so close, and it really pays off to go aggressive.
Yeah, and you saw how he played the other day, Andy. I mean, if he played like he did the other day, it's gonna be just sick. I don't know what you think. Like, we are just expecting something really great, and hopefully that Andy is gonna play the same level. And today we hope to see also Dragonstar play his best. And another thing that I want to ask you, one thing that I really believe is important is the consistency. If they rotate today too much talent like they did the other day, they're gonna have a really bad time against WWP. I don't know what you think.
Maybe. It kind of depends on if each of the players are playing to the best of their ability. Like last time we saw Dragonstar maybe dropping the ball a little bit. Hopefully we'll see a little bit better from him. But yeah, I mean, Andy last time was very consistently strong in the pocket, so maybe they keep him there. It just depends on what the players want to do here. Yeah, we're going to have to see once we get into game 2, if they're going to change out or not. But let's see how this first game goes first. Japanese has always been a very strong pick on this map. So you'll see that Dragonstar is going out. He's going to be making like 3 mils before anybody else has 2 mils.
Yeah. Well, actually, the first mill was kind of late because everyone else got the mill right away. And he preferred to take the elephant, which I don't know if this is a good choice. Even more having Japanese that he could have already probably 2, as you mentioned. But I wanted to ask you also about the pressure. Pressure that has been something that ViVi has got in the past. Do you think that maybe they might have more pressure now that too much talent? Because WWP, they didn't expect in the decider. They expected to be already in the quarterfinals.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what's going through the player's head, so it's really hard to say. It's probably something that is worth to ask them in an interview afterwards or something like that. Because yeah, it's so hard to say before we've really seen any gameplay. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see here.
Yeah, for now, I'm just checking POV from Mr. Yo, because remember the last week, look at that TC Survivalist. Look at the mod he's using. We don't see anything on the TC. I need to ask him, hey, give me that mod. I want to use it, that. Oh my goodness. Pretty
I've seen it
sick.
a few times. Yeah. You have a lot better view of what's going on under your TC. So it's a pretty nice one.
Look at just the difference. This is Mr. Yo TC right now, and it was with the mod. Pretty crazy. Anyway, we keep going, guys. We keep going. We will check. I will try to.
Look at Dragonstar.
What happened with him? He's attacking already? He's attacking already with the militias. Being aggressive, but Leaks Decider not going for crazy strategy today. Look at the mill. Fully wall, and even one village is idle. The woodline also fully wall because he can see with the with that Bacterian camel there, that the militias are coming. For now, he's up super quick. Survival is again with 18 population up.
Really fast ups. That's how you get your feudal units out fast, and this map is all about going up fast and getting units. But yeah, Lix is in a tight spot here because he's gonna run out of the box turtles. He has like 4 villagers. There's 70 box turtles left on one little tile. He's going to have to expand outwards and get another mill, but with these militia running around, it's going to be a little bit difficult.
Yeah, he's having problems, as you mentioned. And well, he's with the Malians. It's true that Teal is not up yet, but he's putting the pressure. He has now double mill. His economy is working like super smooth. And well, Green with the Bacterian camel in the north is trying to explore now Mr. Yo, but Green is up super quick. Look how fast Andy is. Also feudal. I love these survivalists because one player, the flank, is slower because he's going with the militias, but then his pocket is gonna be there to like a bodyguard and send the scout right away. So it looks good to me for too much talent. Let's see.
Exactly. The militia just keep Licks sort of taking his fish inefficiently while Andy brings scouts in to maybe pick off some units, something like that. And then by the time that Licks stabilizes, Dragonstar is going to be up and he's going to have his own archers or his own skirmishers or whatever he wants to bring.
And now, one village down already for Licks. With Dragonstar already Dragonstar with this start, it's having better start than in any game in the previous week. I don't know if you agree.
Yeah, it was really good.
We've
seen this strategy from Japanese multiple times. I think it's just their best strategy on this map because the militia are almost free. If you can just freely take the fish in the back without having to wall it in and make militia, you can do so much damage.
Oh, it's pretty sick. And we see now how Andy is going right away to Mr. Yo. And I like a lot that he's already having the blastsmith. He's planning to make the upgrade already. I don't know if he's gonna make because he has the food. He could do it already. And he probably want to match up the Magyar's power. He does, he's not doing, but he could do it. And Mr. Yo, crazy resources. A lot of food.
Another thing to mention is that Dragonstar actually has 5 men-at-arms on the field. 5 Japanese men-at-arms. So he's going crazy into this aggression here. But there's already archers out for Licks, so this could end up backfiring.
Yeah, but you know what? Now he's gonna just run away and go to the pocket. That's the good thing. I'm gonna be together with Green Scout. Then with those men-at-arms might be try to micro against the spears. Let's go with the Scout. You have to be careful. The men-at-arms are coming. Well, they delayed him. And then now Dragonstar is just doing his buildings, doing the double archer range, but I'm focusing in the battle here. The men-at-arms are taking the spears, as I told you, and now Green taking the archers. This is an amazing micro by too much talent team. Mr. Survival is really great job.
Yeah, everything worked out exactly as they wanted. The men-at-arms took out the spearmen, and then the scouts took care of the archers. That was beautiful play. And with this follow-up of 2 range from Dragonstar, Licks is going to be undefended on his front.
Yeah, man, because Steel got already... Now Skirmish is still now with 1 archer, 5 men-at-arms. Wow, this is... And he's keep Yellow, Mr. Yo at home. He keep Mr. Yo completely at home while Green is sending more army. I don't know why he did the blastsmith so early and then he's not doing any upgrade. Now he has even double stable with Khmer. Why he's not doing? Now he's doing a scale bar and armor. He seemed that the right time, and those men-at-arms did their job, Mr. Survivalist.
Oh yeah, they definitely did. It was completely worth adding that many. And yeah, Dragonstar is going to be able to follow this up on the one side with fletching archers from 2 ranges, while the pocket's being still harassed by Andy. And then, well, looking at the ViVi side, oh, what's going on the other side? A little bit more passive.
Yeah, no. There's some problems. Check on I'm Chris base. He's there with archers, Fat Dragon, with quite a lot of archers, and he's chasing because he did something that we don't see too often. 3 men-at-arms also with Ethiopians, which is definitely not the best play in my opinion. But now, yeah, well, Green is all over, and he's taking some more archers. He's gonna kill some more archers. The problem is that now freaking Andy is not watching and is losing so many villages because ViVi is killing a lot. ViVi that is playing a really great Battle of Africa. He's doing an amazing job. Now he lost few villages, but now he's there defending with 3 skirmishes. Should be fine now. He need to micro a little bit, but those archers did the job. But now Andy is also killing ViVi villages. My goodness. Starting to be a lot of aggression like we expected in this map.
This game is just a disaster for everybody involved. Even Dragonstar getting on Licks' gold miners. Just, villagers are going down everywhere. And it's impossible to keep track of everything. For me, it's so hard to differentiate between the purple and the blue sometimes. So it's like, I can never see.
But you are not using Capture H for watching?
I am. But even so, purple and blue is just, it's so similar to me.
Okay, well, I don't have that problem, thanks God. Hopefully also the viewers don't have as well, because I see it pretty clear. But this is a huge battle now, and yellow and red are cleaning now Dragonstar. Dragonstar need to go now a little bit back to mass army at home. He lost quite a lot. 5 army, 9 army, but we see again and I'm sorry to say, he lost few villages, but freaking Andy macro, it's really good. It's really good. It's about to go
and
up.
The villager counts are pretty much the same after all this craziness. So both players taking just as much damage as each other. Looking at the military counts, WWP
on the
is
left.
a little bit
Sorry,
ahead.
on the left. Look at the scout from freaking Andy now killing that guy into leaks. So many. He's gonna kill Villies 1 down. He's gonna take 2 down. Oof. And what is even more important, he put them away from the fish. So 26 Villies leaks. 26. Not sick. 6. Now 7. What the hell? And now more scout here. And seriously, freaking Andy is with less scout, yes, but he has 7 scout, Mr. Yo 12, but he's on the way to Castle and he's Khmer. If the teammates hold a little bit till he reach Castle Age, this can be really insane. I don't know what you
Archer's
think.
coming to Dragonstar at the worst possible time. Dragonstar was starting to wall. He wanted his walls up, and now the archers are already in. Worst timing for these archers to get in for Dragonstar.
Yeah, and look at on the right.
Completely take them off of wood.
Oh, look at on the right. Now, scouts coming from Yellow. Yellow is coming. A lot of archers. He really need to make another house. And he's going to have problems. The score is switching all the time. He's not going to be able to defend in this area. He need another tower. Another tower. He's mining a stone, but he doesn't have a mining camp. Those villas in the wood. He's going to be in big problems. He need to move or he's going to lose a lot. Well, the house is going to help, but he cannot put 20 villas in that house. And now they're going to take the house. Yes, that house is going to be down, but finally some archers and skirmishes by Chris going to save him and going to make him move, but they're still trying to kill those villas. They want to kill that house. You can see how they are staying there because they know that they can make damage there, 5 villas. But if he's doing few nice now, how is the resources? And they still have some resources. 600 food, 300 gold. Those villas, ooh. Those villas are going to die. He's taking those, but is that enough? You have 2 players in too much talent. Survival is on the way to Castle Age.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all going to come down to the follow-up, and Castle Age is going to really help with that. Knight's coming in for Andy already, and what's Dragonstar going to do? He's going to have Crossbone, but Dragonstar losing his army in the back of the base, so Dragonstar's not going to be able to hit as strong of a timing, but these Knights from Andy are going to be killer.
Yeah, let's see what he's going to be able to do. He has houses. He's defending now. He's losing few villages more. Yes, he is. Mr. Yo is just going all crazy. He's still not up, and now the Knights are coming. When the Knights are coming, you know what happened or what can happen. The problem is ViVi is just playing insane. Playing insane one more time. Dragonstar is in castles as well. But there's raiding on ViVi. How about Chris? The legendary Chris is almost going up to castles too. And now the Knights are coming. Blue is there too. But oh boy. Oh really boy. Freaking Andy has lost a lot. So many villages, 26 villages, while Mr. Yo has 44. To be honest, it's very nice to go up. Castle is here, but we have seen what happened when you go up too fast. And it's exactly what you are watching, guys. Survivalists, they kill right now 16 villages to Andy.
It's just so hard to secure wood on this map, so going up to Castle Age means you're not making military for that time, or at least not making any proper military, and during that time, they just got harassed so much. We'll see if it really pays off, but these Knights, they're just chasing units in the back of the base instead of going forward.
Yeah, but and the problem is not only that he's chasing that, it's like you said, Yellow still have a lot of scouts around. When those scouts are going to be light caps, or even now on Dragonstar base, he doesn't have anything to defend. The scouts are here. Well, he got few crossbows, but the scouts are still full upgraded. Bloodlines, +1. It's very difficult. Really difficult.
3 crossbone isn't really enough to do too much damage to these scouts. And looks like another wave of Lix's Malian ranged units come in as well, but they're going to find Andy's TC, so they're not going to be doing too much. But big battle in the top. We'll see all of ViVi's units get cleaned up here.
Oh, that's really great, because Blue is not going to be too late in Castle. That's good. It's true that Andy has now 2 tone centered for quite a while. For really quite a while, so he's kind of recovering the numbers. You can see how it's not that big difference anymore. The problem is the army, and he's gonna be light caps. He's gonna be with the husbandry. He has a knight here, and that knight is getting wrecked by 10 scouts, as you can see. Wow, it's so difficult. But the score, being said, it's switching all the time. The score teams is just so close right now.
Yep, villager counts the same, army counts the same. Despite everything, the game is even.
Yeah, but I don't know who really has the advantage. Oh man, now Red is gonna lose everything. Wow, one big difference. And a really, really big difference is that Leagues is Feudal Age. And Feudal Age for quite a while more. So that's kind of snowball for WWP. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, well, Lix kind of got wrecked early on, and he's still having some troubles recovering. He's been on stone this entire time, so he's decorated his entire base with watchtowers, so he's not going to really take any more damage, but he's not going to be able to contribute too much for a while.
Yeah, we want to see what Chris is going to be there. Let's see if I'm going to be fast in time, because this is kind of crazy to see the POVs. I don't know. Where is Chris? Chris is in the middle. Here we are. And this is the micro he's doing now, combined with his teammate. You can see the amount of how he's controlling. It's crazy. He's controlling the economy at the same time that he's attacking, because he's confident that those knights are going to do the job, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just a few knights is all you need when there's only like 10 crossbow. And it looks like we have a pause.
A pause by Mr. Yo, because we were on Chris' point of view, and we are going to now go into the in-game. Why? Because this is the moment that they made the pause. Those skirmishes with the crossbows there. Man, the first game is extremely close. Look at the score. Look at everything. But Too Much Talent now have more army. And they are... Wow, look at Dragonstar. Dragonstar today is playing amazing. Really, really well.
We're really starting to see how far behind Lix is at this point. Just the fact that he took so much economic damage, we're starting to see that he's not going to be able to field as much military for a while. And WWP is behind. They need to make some more economic damage done, and they need to take a few good fights in order to come back in this game.
Yeah, the pause, guys, by the way, it's an admin pause. So we made the pause to fix some POV that has to be controlled by the admins all the time, because it's required to be completely safe, because there's no delays in the streams. It seems that one POV was done, so don't worry, because it's an admin pause. They pause it because the admin tell them to pause, and they are fixing it, and we're going to continue right now. We can analyze a little bit. It's only 9 villages difference, you know? And look at this, Mr. Yo kill 11, but Dragonstar kill 11 too. The problem is that Andy lost a lot. Do you think he's going to be able to recover? Well, he did. He's only 4 villages behind from Yellow, and the game keep going. Let's go, baby.
Exactly. Andy on two TCs versus Yo being on 3 TCs, but Andy should be able to field a little bit more military here, so he might be able to get some more damage done compared to Yo, just because Yo is going to focus on his boom for a little bit here.
Yeah, well, let's see, because we have now Knights going. The Knights are +1/+1. Remember that Machia's got +2 attack. They are gonna be cleaning all the crossbow from Fat Dragon. Well, the crossbows in the south, they're still having good army, and it's Mayans, man. He's playing with the Mayans, and Chris... Man, Chris is a player that has been away from so long. He's going back and coming, and he's competing, man. He's really competing, but the problem is that the light cast from Mr. Yo are the ones who are doing the difference here, which is insane. Seriously, they're still killing a lot.
They've been running around. Yeah, and I think Chris is in really good form these days. Chris is also going for skirmishers here, which should be a pretty good counter to the Mayan crossbows, just to have something else to act as a meat shield there, because it's so hard to compete with the numbers of crossbowmen that are going to be coming out from the Mayans player.
Okay, well, let's see what he's going to be able to do. He's going all army right now. Red is going to be now in castles, and that can be a real problem. Because for now, they were in a good position, but now, what about Teal? Oh my god, this is so many knights. Mr. Yo, 17 knights. Well, now, only 9 knights. He needs a lot more army right now, Andy. And they need more army now. He needs to make upgrades as well, because those knights are +2, and Mr. Yo is now doing the +2 armor as well. Mr. Yo has a crazy score, and he's just playing like he should. People say that he's top 4 1v1 player, and now in this kind of moment, he has to prove, he has to show that he is who it is, and need to dominate, because WWP losing in this decider, it will be a disaster for them.
Yeah. And looking at Andy, like, he's staying on 2 TCs for maybe a little bit too long. His economy is starting to drift behind here. And we're seeing another attack from ViVi and Mr. Yo. And they're coming at a pretty good time when I don't really see any military from Andy. Well, there's not really enough here. There's not really enough from Dragonstar. He's a little bit out of position. Dragonstar is coming home to stop this, but it's going to be too late by the time he gets here.
Yeah, there is a lot of army. There's a lot of army. Dragonstar now... I don't know where his army is, and now we see the knights here, only 11 knights. There's so many units. Dragonstar is coming, but so many units. 20 knights is double the knights from Mr. Yo, and now 20 villages more. He's doing the fletching to if they jump into the TC, it's gonna be better, but this is starting to look rough. Really, really rough by too much talent, because right now, Mr. Yo and ViVi are playing insane, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah. I think that WWP's army could get a little trapped here, although they're just going to go straight through. There's not really any obstructions in the bottom. At the same time, looks like Chris is trying to do a little bit of damage onto ViVi here, but he's going to get pushed away because, well, half his army is skirmishers, so they're not going to really do so well against these knights. And Yo's boom is on another level at this moment. He can just make so many knights, and that's going to be so hard to deal with.
Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult, but there's a lot of good army here. Now let's see, because this is quite a lot of knights, a lot of crops. They got the hill advantage too. This might be a good battle for too much talent. It might be a good battle. Yes, might be. They're trying to control, but they are going away because they know that this spot is not the best to take the battle. So they are going to that flat area on top of that hill, avoiding that battle, and they are doing this right now. Look at now who is taking the hill. Fat Dragon, Mr. Survivalist.
Yep. It really, I guess it depends on who can dance a little bit better. This is a dance contest now. Like, what is this game?
Well,
what is this micro? But anyways, I think the dancing was good, and all the archers are going to go down for from ViVi.
Yeah, it's going down, but ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andy is losing absolutely everything at home. Absolutely everything. He's ready. Now Red is here. Losing even villages from Teal. What are those Dragonstar villages doing there? I have no idea. But right now, Yellow only need one building to go up to Imperial. And this is exactly what he's doing right now. So when the pocket has 90 villages, 16 army, and the other pocket has 51-10, there is only one word to say. And that word, I believe that you know which one it is, Mr. Survivalist.
Total domination.
Yeah, well, that's two, but it's fine too. I was thinking on GG, well play, that is also two. So GG, man. Well. Total domination. That, man, that's great, man. I mean, you know the slogans, you know, in the channel. Unbelievable. Anyway, being said that, you can see how Mr. Yo is playing this game, and it's just brutal.
Mr. Yo, he's booming on another level this game. So, yeah, he's going to be up, he's going to spam Cavalier, and there's just nothing that the other team can really do at this point to stop that.
Yeah, even ViVi, for example, he's behind an army right now. And a lot of army he keep Chris there. But Chris has 60 villages, while ViVi has 91. At some point, if you just make more and more archery ranges, you're going to be able to catch up the numbers. And then you have a great economy going. Teal is now doing the 4-tone center, but has been a real while when Dragonstar is not attacking anymore. So pretty much now too much talent is on a defensive position, and that's the position they didn't want to have, because this team, WWP, attacking, well, we'll know how good they are, and they are now dominating completely.
How are you going to defend on this map anyways? This is not a map where you want to be defensive, because there's just no way to defend everything. You can't wall, so being the defender, you're just always going to continue to take little bits of damage here and there, and that's what we're really seeing. And so, yeah, it's going to pay off here now that Yo's up. And, well, I wonder what we can do here against Mass Cavalier spam. And look at the castle from Yo. He's going, yeah, he knows it's over.
GG call. Yeah, they call it. They call it because WWP, I mean, that castle was going to be in an incredible position. I was telling you, I was really surprised. You can ban, each team can ban 3 maps, Mr. Survivalist, and letting this map against Joe Leaks and Fat Dragon, for me, it was a big surprise. Because I think it fit their gameplay, Survivalist, really.
The opening was okay, though. It was looking like Too Much Talent had a really good opening. It was going really well for a while, but they just couldn't keep up with the boom. I think Andy took too much surprise damage from archers coming in, and that's what really hurt their strategy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, let's check the statistics. And the military, we're going to see, my goodness, Mr. Yo, 120 kills, 61 losses. 120 kills, 61 losses. That's, well, 2.0 pretty much, you know? Yeah. Okay. And being said that, when you see that, everyone else except Dragonstar for a little, all negative ratio. You see? So just imagine how difficult it is to control everything in this one. But then the economy, Mr. Yo, 12,000 resources more than the other pocket. That's crazy. Yeah. They just went for the pocket, pretty much, if you think about this.
It was just such a crazy game. I think that everybody was taking punches this entire game. Everybody was losing villagers pretty much. So it's just so unpredictable how the game is going to go. But we could start to see the signs once Yo was on 3 TCs and Andy was only on 2 TCs. Just, Andy was just falling far behind. And yeah, Yo was up so much faster.
Pretty crazy. Well, guys, this has been the game number 1. We're going to jump now in game number 2. And this is game number 2. It's loading the game. And my goodness, I hate when this happens, but I have to restart my game. Well, we are getting there now, hopefully, because these kind of things that happen, I don't know why they don't fix these kind of things. But guys, we are in game number 2. I'm going to catch up. I'm going to go to the live game as he was talking about the placement. You see exactly what Survival was telling. We're going to be live in a moment. And it's lucky that, yeah, this map is quite slow. We are already live. It's only 2 minutes. And similar positions and civilizations, Berbers, Hindustanis, Dravidians, Mongols, Chinese, and Spanish. A super powerful civs for both teams. Mr. Survival is really...
Yeah, it's going to be coming down to, I think, the Conquistadors and the Camel Archers that come out, see what happens there. But, of course, the Hindustanis have some pretty powerful options as well. So, yeah, I think all of the civs in this match are just considered to be very, very strong, especially on this map.
Yeah, I think so. And, well, let's see what is going to happen, because we see how Green has 4 villages on the shoreface, which is really nice. When you are Chinese, his population is 13 population, you know, and that's a lot, you know. That's really, really a lot. Oh, wow. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, he's in such a good spot. Just being Chinese and then having a pretty decent start, it just helps us so much. And even the TC that he placed on the wood, it's just going to be so efficient for a really long time. And getting the fishing ships out now to get even more ahead. Whereas ViVi is getting his dock a little bit later, so it's all going to snowball. He's going to be just a little bit behind here.
Yeah, I mean, according to what I know, the players enjoy a lot this map because it's so diverse, it's so different. Like, it's difficult. There's a lot of different areas, and well, you start with quite a lot of resources, but you really have to control the map so much. We saw yesterday how who was taking the water was taking 8 relics, you know. 8 relics under control with Aztecs, you know. That was pretty sick, you know.
Aztec relics are insane. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Insane.
That's more like, what, 11 relics or something like that? It's just
probably
so much. So, yeah, so wow.
I mean, even if you lose the south with the gold, if you have the relics, you can be okay.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to ask, have we been seeing much trade in this tournament? I haven't really seen it.
Yeah,
like,
yesterday we saw some trade. You missed it yesterday. Really? Some crazy series that it was between the Insanity and who was the other team? I don't remember now. Yeah, well, and AI, you know, the Russians. You know, it was and Classic Pro and Germany. You know, well, it was pretty sick. Anyway, there's a small pause, and what's happening with the pause? I don't know. Anyway, for now. Too much talent thanks to China. They have 4 villages more. 4 villages more. This process might be... Yeah, sorry. I want to clarify that this process might be because sadly the servers get lag. And when you are people from China, from Argentina, from Canada, and from Austria, with all over the world, is likely to happen, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, even just organizing the times for people in so many different time zones is already tough enough, and then you have server issues, but that's just how it is. We're seeing freaking Andy a little bit ahead in the vill count because of the fish as well. So it's just like he has extra villagers and then he also has extra fish. So that's going to allow him to get up to feudal age a lot faster. But early aggression, not as strong on this map. Like really, really early aggression, just because, yeah, the positions are so far and you can get your TC directly onto the wood line. So we're not really going to be seeing too much militia or anything like that. But we could see a bunch of archers or scouts coming in at some point.
Well, let's see what happened, and we continue. The game continue. Yeah. Okay. So let's see, because now it's gonna be elephant and oh, he has to be careful here, and yeah, check what I okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just go to all notifications. It's fine, you know. And there's a button that is say disable all. Okay. Being said that, yellow and red taking more elephants, doing the loom right now, and blue is going up. But this is what you have to do with the Mongols, going up and super quick, really quick up.
Yeah, exactly.
Scouts. Probably. Scout. Well, I will keep going. When you are all disabled, I will be there.
I'm ready.
Anyway, okay. We see the advantage of China. He's going up even faster than Purple with 25 population. He's going to have a great economy, and he's going to take the water for sure.
Yeah. Well, Dravidians are just so good on water too. They've got the fish that carry the extra fish, which is really strong on this map because your deep fish is so far away. So they carry double. So it's like they only have to take one trip for every fish, or like a regular fish has to take 2 trips. They take 1 trip. So anyways, it's just a lot more efficient. And so it's in the Dravidians' best interest to take water anyways.
Yeah, but he's going to have a bad time there because he's going to be slower. And, well, it's true that they are pretty far. So maybe in time that the galleys are there, he's going to be ready. But we have already double stable. But I'm Chris. What is this? This shouldn't be here. My goodness. Okay. That's not good. It shouldn't be there. I'm sorry, but that's happened. Okay. And now look at the double stable. Let me use disable so we don't have any problem anymore. Yeah, all disabled there. Scouts, double stable. I'm surprised. I didn't expect that, but with the Mongols,
crazy. Yeah, like how can he support this? I guess he's Mongols, and look, he has this extra elephant on the side, which he doesn't see. Chris doesn't see that elephant that's right beside his vill here. That could be so huge if he sees, and he sees it when the scout comes out. Oh, so he's gonna see that. He's gonna bring that in, and that's gonna be another 2 scouts for him for sure. 2, 3 scouts. Bloodlines coming in.
Bloodlines already, man. Bloodlines already. So Chris is just going crazy right now. But I don't know.
He's all in on these scouts. These scouts have to do damage.
Yeah, but look at the Leaks, man. Leaks is gonna take green and teal gold. It's coming forward with 2 villages, and if they are not doing a tower here, freaking Andy or Capoch, they are gonna be in a real problem. But red is sending a spear, and that's only a signal of, I'm coming. Oh, this is really good for them. They are going to discover. They are going to discover the archery range. This is... No! Oh, he saw it. He saw the archery range, and now they need to do something. But why he's going there? Because there's no more stone. And Lix is already there. This is already a big problem for Capoch. Yeah, tower for both. Yeah. In the stone and in the gold. Yeah, well, it's okay.
Exactly. Yeah, they'll be fine for now. And... worst case scenario, Chris can always bring some scouts down there to help out, because remember, they do have bloodlines. Those things are so strong, and Chris is getting damage on the other side of the map too.
Yeah, he's doing damage. He's doing definitely a lot of damage. They can see also, let me just see. Yeah, they can see the goal. Yeah, they can see the goal too. And he's coming to the gold miners, to red, to Leaks. Leaks gonna lose absolutely everything. He's coming with the scout. Leaks is doing an amazing job playing on feudal age here. And he has the Mongols, but you need to make houses, because he's being housed all the time. He took the elephant, you said. And now that tower Andy did is terrible, man. It's not in the range of red. Why he did the tower in that area? Look at red now with the tower. The goal is still going to be denied.
got his tower down maybe a little bit too early. He pre-towered because he got kind of freaked out by the archery range coming down, but maybe he could have waited a little bit longer. But there were spearmen in the mix too, so he just wanted to get it down to be safe. But, well, it looks
fletching.
like... Wait, did he just get fletching? With fletching it ranges, though.
Perfect, perfect
so
then.
good.
Okay, that's good then.
Okay.
Yeah, but the archer is still
that worked
there.
out. Yep.
It worked out,
And look,
man.
in the top, but the galley's in the top. So ViVi's got... He's going to have water control potentially here in a sec.
Yeah, let's see the micro. He needs to micro with the galleys, his fire galleys. The problem for green is that green has to deal with red in the south, so he's not microing that better. But now, it's still blue doing a massive damage here. What about yellow? Where's yellow army? Yellow is also on Chris' base, but he's not doing damage. Well, he's taking a villager now. Let's go. And Mr. Yo, that he has any upgrade for the scout? Not really. Man, the Mongols here is massive, honestly. He's fantastic.
Yeah, well, just having Bloodline scouts means that Chris can just chase these 3 scouts with his 2 scouts and be completely safe.
Yeah. Well, we see how Capoch is on the way to Castle. He's not going super fast, you know, but he's going to take a villager here in the south, but he will have the resources to make the castle. He is forced to make 2 towers, but he's with 6 on stone. I believe he will have the resources, or he will buy. But the problem is, you need to make that... Man, Chris is just doing a brutal damage. He's killing more villagers to red. Oh, he could kill more. And he will. Wow. So many
this
scouts.
all-in scouts play was just so smart. And with Bloodlines, he was able to pick off any early spearmen as well, where normally he wouldn't. But looks like this tower is going to get rushed down from Capoch at maybe a really bad time, because this is going to force Capoch to make this tower, and that's going to delay Conquistadors.
Well, but he need to do it because he's coming with archers, he's coming with the scrims, he's coming with 2 villages, and now yellow is here. Capoch is dead. Capoch is going to die. Capoch is gonna be completely dead. He didn't play here. He didn't expect here that the opponent is coming, and Capoch is pretty much out of the game. You know the problem with the Spanish? They are predictable, and they are doing predictable things. So Fat Dragon, Joe, and Leagues are just going all aggressive, and Capoch, it's dead. Completely dead right now with 23 villages. All the villages on stone are dead, and he's now going to make extra town centers. The way that they can carry this game is that blue, Mr. Chris, is doing an incredible job, and is killing absolutely everything and everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. And you know the best is that he's about to go up to Castle, which is incredible.
Yeah, exactly. Chris is doing such a good job to keep them in the game, but the water fight here in the top there, I guess it depends on the galley micro. It's really hard to call it even with even numbers. But I guess it's not the most important because there's not really any fish left.
Yeah, it's not the most important, but the problem now is that yellow and red are together. They have 2 army. Who has army? Who has army and too much talent? Pretty much only Chris, because Teal is now with 3 TCs, yes, with 27 villages, but what army he has? 0! Just nothing. The Bacterian Camel is that army? No. And green is doing the galleys, but purple is on the way to Castle Age. So ViVi is dominating on water. Really
Too much talent is really trying to play the long game now, because since Capoch wasn't going to get the castle out for Conquistadors anyways, they might as well play for the long game, try to get back in it with the boom, and then just go for Imperial Age.
Yeah, pretty sick, pretty crazy. Well, Chris is still going, trying to do the job. Now Chris seems he got double. He needed to make more and more army, and he couldn't go up as he wanted to Castle Age. That's a problem. That's a real problem, because you wanted to be ahead and go up. Green is now buying some resources. He's going to go up to Castle Age too, and he's Chinese, so he's fine. But he shouldn't keep on water probably, because I think the timing is going to be too big. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, well, Dravidians, like, they still have all the fish in the back, so controlling the water can still be good, but... Yeah, I think the water is fairly even right now. It's really hard to say who's going to have the advantage here. But yeah, ViVi's going to be up first, so he's going to have the War Galley come in and maybe be able to win it like that. But over-investing into water is not really a good thing when there's not really that much fish anyways. Yeah, it's not. Well, the scores still say that I'm Chris, Andy, and Capoch are ahead. They are killing Villies also to red. So Villies numbers, and also for Mr. Yo, they are not really doing well. Is killing more to Hindustanis. What the hell? It's killing a lot. But Chris need to go up. And
It's not happening anymore. You know, he has a scout, and look at now yellow Berbers. It's on the way to Castle Age. And he was going to be up. You know, I think now Chris is losing quite a lot of scouts for nothing. And that's not good.
Yeah, Chris, I mean, he still has 11 scouts running around somewhere, and they're still getting kills.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if he tries to go up the Castle Age, that's going to relieve some of the pressure. So if he keeps spamming scouts, then it's okay. But it looks like his plan is to go to Castle Age. Just he stopped scout production. So he realizes he does need to get up. But that is going to maybe relieve some of the pressure here on his opponents and give them time to stabilize.
I like a lot what Capoch is doing here. Like, his boom is now starting to be pretty strong. He has 3 TCs, 50 villiers, but now look at this tower being really annoying. And the problem is, they are not mining stone. Nobody there is mining stone. And I have the feeling that Leaks is gonna come with some crazy strategy. Now they are going with villiers. They don't have any army. Why he's not doing knights or something? Like, something has to be done. You cannot be without any army. Now using all the villiers to take the tower down. And there's some archer. Well, he's not losing a lot, but still, he's taking the tower down, but these 2 players here, I don't know.
I think the idea that Capoch has here is that he already took damage, so he either needs to go all in military or all in economy. So he's going all in economy right now, and that means not adding in any knights. And once his economy kicks in, he's going to add knights like crazy. But if he adds knights too early, it's going to hurt his boom, and then he's just never going to get back in the game. So I like the idea that he has here, just to go full economy and just try and play for the late game.
Yeah, well, but he's coming now with a knight. The knight is coming, actually. He is sending now a knight because he needs to deny this. Oh, he didn't see this coming, and now don't let him. Well, yes, Capoch is paying attention, and he's doing a really good job now. He's taking that Villier. He's not gonna let him make the tower. He's gonna take the other one, but don't let him make that tower. That tower is really annoying, to be honest. Now we see Yellow doing chain-barding armor, but man, Chris is still doing an insane damage with the scout. He's now on the way to Castle Age. He's going away now, and the score is kinda tricky because it's about purple having the water control with 54 villages, but still Capoch has 61 4-tone centers, and that's too many TCs for the time being.
Yeah, well, he just wants to really mega boom and then just come up with maybe some paladins later on. But yeah, as you were saying, like, the water is not as important, especially because it's off to the side, so it doesn't really offer too much map control or like strategic or like strategy. You can't really use the water quite as much because you're not really ranging too much from the shoreline. I guess there's water and stuff and there's the relics, but it's not like it's in the center of the map or anything like that. So yeah, I think the land is what we're going to need to be focusing on soon. And looks like Andy is adding a monastery in the bottom. Okay.
Well, in case he's coming with more, this is the 5-tone 50C by Capoch. He's going to have a good boom. Yes, he has a good boom already. Doing the nice. Yellow is now coming. That's a Spanish village. He should be able to make the TC. The knights are just coming here, but not playing smooth with those quick walls. TC is going to be up. The knights are now going to help. Those knights are without any upgrade, while Yellow has, well, Bloodlines, +2, +1. The knights from Capoch now just with the Bloodlines. And yeah, he has 70 villages, while Mr. Yo, 45. So obviously, if now Capoch start to make with 29 farmers and 27 villages on goal, he can outnumber him big time.
Yep. Yeah, Capoch can start the spam pretty soon. He did add that extra the TC down there, but it's maybe just for a little bit of safety. It's not really the biggest deal. It just keeps the villagers alive, which is even if he can't produce out of it, if he can keep the villagers alive, it's completely worth to add the TC. Yeah, we've got TCs going down for Chris as well, so they're trying to secure a little bit of stone, a little bit of wood. And yeah, I think we're going to be seeing Capoch spamming knights any second now.
Yeah, there's another problem, in my opinion, from too much talent, even if they are not doing a lot, but ViVi's booming relaxed as well. He has now 67 villages. He still have some fish. He's gonna be able to even make fish traps. He's taking all the relics already. He's going with to look at the transport in the water, you know? With 2 transport, taking the relics, man. Taking the relics, gonna get the 8 relics. It's free gold, man. Yeah, and he's doesn't take population. Yeah.
Chris is in on Yo's TC in the far west right now with 3 light cap.
Wow.
Yo forgot to repair the quick wall and just lost like 4 vills for free, and it delayed the TC. So that was really strong. Again, with Chris just running around.
I really think that if the score doesn't say, I think too much talent are ahead. Because if you think about this, green and teal has, well, teal is now at the level of boom of purple, and green is quite ahead of red and yellow. And the map is immense, and seriously, Chris is still doing a huge damage. He has killed 23 villains overall in the game. Now, it's just crazy. And he's also booming as well. I mean, I don't know, but this can be one of those crazy games that you wanted to see in Imperial. The game keeps going, and it's going to keep going for a while. But I still see, and I insist, you need a stone and you need to make castles, because now Lix is coming with Cav archers, and they try to get control probably in this area. I don't know if it's going to happen, but one castle from Mongols here, Magundais can be sick. Check the stone now for Lix, survivalist. He has a stone for a castle.
Yeah.
Can't deny everything with that.
Yeah, Mangadai are gonna take a while to get into, but yeah, if a castle comes down for Lix, I wonder if he could add in a few of their unique unit as well and just run around, and because those things don't really need as much upgrades to go and raid. But I guess he's gonna stick on the Cav Archer tech and just try and build up a big mass of Cav Archers. And well, what is too much talent really going to do against Cav Archers? Mongols, like, yeah, he can go for Mangadai, but it's going to take a really long time to get to. And Chris is just kind of stuck on camels and light Cav right now.
The problem is the timing, the momentum, and purple is going up to Imperial. He has not been raided at all in the whole game, at all. And that's why his score is insane. But look at the score now. The score now is switching, and Capoch and Chris with Andy are taking the score lead. I really don't know. This is now the 4th on center for blue. They have too much talent, has 50 villains more. Military numbers is similar, a little bit more for WWP, but do we take in consideration the galleys, right? And that's, they are not doing anything at all. This is pretty crazy. I don't know who has the lead here. Obviously, the Imperial might do damage, yes, but I'm not so sure. This is a castle in the middle of the map, but red won't be able to go up to Imperial anytime soon. Capoch has right now 52 farmers, and 112 villages. He really needs to go up to Imperial, because he can't keep going castles for so long. I don't know what you think.
This castle might be a big mistake for Lix, and looks like it's open too.
It's open.
He didn't quite get
oh my
the walls.
god, it's open! Disasters!
Yeah, so it's just a huge mistake in that position anyways, because like, Fat Dragon, he's on the other side of the map. Yeah, purple's gonna be up, but he's making arbs from the other side of the map. He's not gonna be using that castle to push from, and that castle would just get trebbed down anyways. So I think that maybe it's good that he was forced to delete it there, because I think it's too far forward, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with you completely, 100%, but check now green. Green is coming. Look at this castle by Chris. An amazing castle defending the TC, covering the gold, covering the stone. Now Chris has 76 villages, more villages than Mr. Yo. I don't know, but now Capoch, the stone miners. What is Capoch doing? Losing 20 villages in the stone. Well, maybe not 20, but 15. No reaction. Capoch, amigo, Capochito. Now, he listened to me maybe, but my goodness, he lost so many. He's about to go up to Imperial. Still, he has so many too. So even if he lost that, he still have a crazy booming coming. And I really believe that even if the score is ahead, too much talent should be in a better position here. I don't know what you think.
I do like their position. We're gonna see if this Arvalister timing can really do anything from purple. If this can do damage, then that's probably WWP's best chance at getting an advantage in this game, is really this ARB timing. And this is bringing back a little bit of deja vu. I feel like we saw this from the top player going ARBs into the bottom the last time I was here casting it. It feels like very similar, this position at this point. But
yeah, very similar.
Yeah. I would love to see a castle sort of on this hill over between the two Chris TCs, and just to stop this ARB push from coming in. But I guess there will be bombard cannons pretty soon as well.
Yeah, they don't have also a stone to make castles. We see the Arbalest. Chris, you need to put the village on the TC. Aye. He's getting ready. He's not checking this, but man, why Capoch is not going up to Imperial? I mean, I don't know. Capoch has now the resources. He has not the buildings, but Capoch, 1,400 food, 1k gold, still not clicking up to Imperial. Now he's clicking, and it's on the way to Imperial. Can be Paladins, probably. We see freaking Andy with Imperial Age as well, with 120 villages. Man, they have two players fully boom. If they are not able to stop them, then win. Because they really have
exactly.
a crazy economy.
Yeah, and it looks like actually Dravidians don't get bombard cannons, so he's gonna go for armored elephants. I wonder if his initial idea was to go bombard cannons or something, but he's starting to add in the armored elephants now, but maybe they're a little bit late. So the TCs are not getting pushed as fast as they need to be. And this ARB push might get stopped by the Cavalier or the Knights or whatever.
Yeah, well, we see how the Knights now from Capoch need to go back. They scalp archers and camels, that's a problem, but if you do Cavaliers and... No! What is he doing with the... Oh! What is doing... Capoch with the control. Control your army, my goodness. Well, he's not controlling anything there. And now that TC that is with the hand card is gonna be down. No, I am on the right side now. Mr. Survival is with purple pushing. But green is gonna be in Imperial. He's doing now skirmishers. Well, for me, he need to push. I mean, he need to hold. The score for Fat Dragon is scary. He's 200 population right now. But if he's doing Cavaliers and +4, Capoch should be able to take it, but he's going before the upgrades, and then there is camels by yellow. I don't know if this is a good approach by Capoch. Definitely not. Okay, you need to go back. Wow. Really wow.
Yeah, he's just being overwhelmed by these Arbalists or the pressure, but yeah, there's no reason to force a fight until upgrades. Just give up ground until the upgrades are in, and then just wait. You have to be so patient here, because you're kind of watching the front of your base die, but it's necessary to wait for upgrades.
What is he doing?
There's the castle.
Oh man, I can't believe that Fat Dragon is just taking over the game, because right now that castle is insane. The Herbalists are coming. I mean, the map is immense. They still can move a lot, but I don't know. They are not moving. And freaking Andy is in Imperial, but he has now the Herbalist upgrade. He has skirmishes, and Mr. Yo has so many units. This China team, even being behind, in theory, are just insane. Look at the army numbers they have. Too much talent has been booming a lot, but they don't have army, man. They don't have army now.
Talent is over booming. Like, look at Andy's vill count. He's like 140 vills pretty much, but he doesn't have anything.
Yeah. He has now all these skirmishes now. Those camels are gonna take it. Well, Capoch with the Cavaliers is gonna be there with the +4. And let's see if he's gonna be a no. He's trying to kill the Arbalists. Now those Cavaliers is also raiding. Chris is now gonna be in Imperial, but he's gonna do, well, heavy Cavaliers is a good choice, honestly. As you mentioned, Magunda he won't have time, so he want to go for a lot of Cavaliers here. But I don't know, man. This is insane. And now WWP, the same village number than the opponent, is still taking battles with Knights without the upgrades. Unbelievable. Yeah. Really unbelievable.
He's just being forced into these fights, and it's just not really good. Just need to give up ground a little bit more, but it's so hard to wait for the upgrades, because then if you wait too long, then all the villas are dead, you lose all the farmland. And look, WWP has caught up in villager count just by killing so many vills. So any kind of advantage that Chris and Capoch and Andy, like, they kind of overboomed. Any advantage they would have gotten is gone now.
Well, Capoch got 120 villas or something like this. Now he has 76. 76. He lost absolutely everything pretty much. Now we see here blue with the Cav archers that are doing a good job, and finally green has good amount of marbles. That's truth. 75 army, but there's still a lot more. Yellow is now gonna be in Imperial. So these maps are just how to say it, you know, they just benefit the players that are going aggressive. They were booming, then the Chinese were all going army. It was looking that they were behind in the economy, but they get all the map control with the military, and that's great to see.
You know, I like the boom, but I think they just overboomed. I think it was the fact that Andy and Capoch overboomed. If one of them maybe overboomed and go for the super late game unit, it would have been good, but they both tried to do it, and then nobody had army.
Yeah, that's true. Only Chris was with the scout and some camels, and now Chris is there. Chris is there, but Chris is getting raided as well. 99 versus 27. This is insane. I mean, well, WWP is one of the favorites of the tournament in the world for so long. 4 games like this, they were looking not so great at some point, but they managed somehow to make crazy comebacks, crazy games. It's not even a comeback, to be honest. But look at Fat Dragon. Fat Dragon is just playing insane this tournament, seriously.
Yeah, this game, they just outplayed in the late game. And yeah, this is reminiscent of the first game as well. it was like Too Much Talent had such a great opening and then fell apart a little bit later on. It's like their strategy was really only for the early stages of the game, and the follow-up is not quite there.
Well, be careful, because now, if he's not losing against that castle, this is so many Cavarches and Arbalest, they are kind of cutting off, and now those Calmas with Arbalest are not doing that much. Okay, Capoch is trying to reboom, it seems. Yeah, he's definitely doing, but Capoch has been booming the whole game into death. If you remember, he didn't have army in castle, and then he went too late to Imperial. That's crazy.
Exactly. He overboomed, didn't make enough military to actually defend the north, and now the north is kind of destroyed for the most part. Well, I guess Andy is kind of pushing back now, though.
Yeah, he has quite a lot of army, and if blue is coming together with green, yellow doesn't have too many either. He's now coming with few cavalry, but it's not a lot. The problem is that now Chris should be with green. They should be together. They have to be together, and he's gonna be there. Those Cavarches are not fully upgraded. Definitely not. They are missing a lot of armies. Heavy Cavarches. Well, many armies are missing. Also the +4, Parthian Tactics, a lot. They are trying. The problem is, well, Capoch is kinda trying to recover, but it's still no army. 11 military, while red 53 Cavarches, and those are heavy Cavarches, you know. Holy moly.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy moly.
They just need to get the units in the right place, all at the right time, not get caught out, and WWP is in such a good lead this game. But there are still castles. Well, I guess there's only really one castle for Chris in the bottom. Other than that, it's mostly completely exposed. I guess there's that other castle for Andy.
He has two castles.
It's not really. It's kind of off to the side, though.
Yeah, but he has two castles. Purple is even doing now onagers. I mean, they are holding like pretty crazy here in the south, but they're just doing that holding. Now Andy is the only one who has a very strong population, like 200 pop. Blue has 140, and then Capoch, it's really at the limit, man. It's really at the limit. They couldn't use, they have two bad moves here in the start. They killed all the stone miners, so he couldn't make the conks. Then he won to boom, but boom 5 TCs. If you boom, probably he needed 3-4 and try to go imp as soon as possible, or 3 TCs and then full knights non-stop. I don't know.
Exactly, I agree. He thought he could boom a little bit more than he could, and it was working for a while, but yeah, he just didn't switch to military mode fast enough. Although these siege rams are really helping in the top here.
A lot. It's helping a lot because they cannot kill the rams right now. I mean, you can see how the rams are just going directly to the castle. He's trying to keep going. It's crazy that he is still that army, but in the other side, now we see those cavaliers. Iron Chris has so many cavarchers. So many Cavarches. They don't have the armies, but it's so many. And they keep trying, man. They are fighting, let's be honest, like warriors. Really like warriors. But it's still only green and blue has army, while now red, yellow, and purple got army. And Capoch, sadly, has almost nothing. Almost nothing.
Unupgraded blue bombs are coming in the bottom as well, just to have some extra units here. Ay.
Well, in the south, you see yellow is trying now to go. There's the Cav Archers, a lot of Cav Archers, put the village on the TC. They have to move. They're killing all. And ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be the 2-0. It's crazy. It was looking that it will be the 1-1 maybe. Well, it never looked like a 1-1. It was looking that, okay, they are in an okay position. But then we were like, are they gonna reach in? Are they gonna reach in? And for somehow they delayed themselves as well. And it never worked. And they have now WWP. Double the army. This team is just pretty sick. And ViVi is playing insane. Let's see. GG call, Mr. Survivalist. WWP, so good, man, in this one. So good, really.
Yeah. I think both teams played well, but as I was saying, it's like Too Much Talent. They were better in the early game, and they kind of fell apart as the game went on. And it was just like in the previous game.
Pretty crazy, guys. Pretty crazy. We're going to see a lot in the military. You know, in the military, we're going to discover, wow. I mean, Fat Dragon, almost 500 kills. Almost 500 kills. It's insane. Just look at the KD by Capoch, for example. Sadly, he got 119 kills, almost 300 losses. Barely,
well, he lost
really
his
nothing.
entire economy at one point, pretty much.
Didn't have. Yeah, he didn't have army, 25 army the most, and he did 127 villages. He never was in the game, to be honest. And Andy, 60 army, Chris 73, all the others 82, 73. So, well, we thought that he was going to make the difference maybe with the boom, but it didn't work. And at the end, well, freaking Andy and Fat Dragon, similar boom. Mr. Yo, 10,000 more resources than Chris. And well, even Capoch with 10k more resources than Leaks, for let's say. But, well, we saw, guys, there was no army, and now the cities are very, very close to WWP to get the spot in the quarterfinals. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, they are talking already about the civilizations. They are checking the civs, because remember that you have the draft, but it's hidden. It's hidden civs. So when the game is gonna start for me, that hopefully is gonna be now, we are going to see the domination in this Grand Barra, this game number 3. And with me, survivalists, look at this civilization. We have seen this before. And when you see Kuman with Mr. Yo, you only want to do one thing, Mr. Survivalist, and his prey.
Yeah, it's gonna be strong. Well, I'm off by 1 civ. I thought that the WWP was gonna have what did I say? It was not Huns, but these civs all make a lot of sense. We've seen them before. We've got Burgundians and Cuban Pocket, great booming civs. We've got Koreans for their war wagons, and then Bohemians for their great siege. Huns is going to be maybe a little bit more aggressive with the Cav archers. They don't have as strong of like a fully upgraded units, but they're going to be great with that like castle to Imperial Age transition.
Yeah. I mean, and just look, like, oh my god, Lix is already lame in the elephant. But the scout is there. I was about to talk about the transition that they can have, and then I just saw the lame, and that's a problem. But it stopped it. So it's not easy to lame. Also, the elephant, it has a higher frequency attacking than the boar.
What it is that the attack animation is shorter, so it moves its tusks a little bit shorter than the boar. So the boar is standing still for a little bit longer. It's not that the elephant moves faster, it's just that the animation is faster. So okay. that's why it seems to move faster.
Okay, but at the end it's attacking more, no? A little bit.
Yeah, well, it ends up attacking more because it's spending less time standing still. You know how units, when they attack, they stand still. Yeah. So it spends less time standing still. So it's moving more, but it doesn't actually move any faster.
Okay, let's see now. And then what I really don't want to see, please, if you pick Korea, go war wagons. Because if you go crossbows, you pretty much lose all the power of this civilization. I don't know what you think.
Yeah. I mean, they have slightly cheaper on the wood cost, which is negligible. Doesn't really matter so much. War wagons is the way to go here. And what is WWP really going to field against war wagons? Huns is going to go maybe Cav archers. Vietnamese is going to go archers. And Cumans are going paladins, of course, but they don't really have anything too crazy. It's not like there's Berbers or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what is gonna happen. It's kind of expected. I wonder what is the Burgundians going to do in the start. Market Blabs or a stable. I really think that freaking Andy should go as fast as possible and try to match up the boom. Honestly,
I think Andy is gonna boom. I think he's gonna go up and maybe even go up to 4 TC boom. Cumans is probably gonna be doing the 2 TC boom into 4 TC boom maybe, and then maybe Burgundians is gonna go straight up, just maybe 3 TCB or 3 TC boom, maybe into 4 TC boom later. But I don't see Andy making too much military in the Castle Age. Just really where he seems to shine is going for the mega boom and getting so many villas out.
I'm surprised that Capoch is not playing in this one because he liked to play boomy games, and probably his style is good for this one. I don't know. It's true that he likes to also play the aggressive maps, but well, we don't know. You know, we don't know about the teams and why one player is playing or the other. Obviously, everyone wants to play. That's for sure, and that's why I don't know if this is. It depends how is the chemistry between the players. For example, I'm sure that Los Machos are enjoying a lot in the tournament. Also WWP, because, you know, they just play all the time. And this is what a player wants, survivalists. Honestly.
Yeah, it's really just a day-by-day thing. You never really know what kind of mindset you're going to have for a day. So I think maybe Capoch just felt like he's not playing to the best of his ability today. And he's just going to sub out for Dragonstar, who's just well, he's ready to play, so why not give him a chance? Now, in this game, it looks like everybody is just going to wall up. We're going to be super, super passive
Full
here
boom.
for a while. So,
Full boom. Like,
yeah,
I think
wall and boom.
I think it's the first time we don't see any militia at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly. And well, Lix is the only one who's not actually walling, but I guess does he see that Chris is walling?
Let me check.
See it yet, so he doesn't. He's
No.
kind of in the dark here.
Because he's going aggressive. That's why he doesn't care, man. I mean, he never wall, man. He never wall. He's going with 4 villages, and now, well, if he's just gonna go aggro, and Chris got these walls, it's gonna break in, man. It's gonna break in. This is insane, seriously. This player, this Master Leagues, is just pretty crazy. And I really want to see, what is Chris' reaction to these?
Look at Chris. He's already going to stone. He doesn't even see it, but he's already going to stone. He knows it's coming. Just, I don't know how he knows it's coming. He just knows it's coming. And, yeah, Chris on stone for defensive towers, potentially. Of course, he eventually wants to go War Wagon, but like, he's on stone pretty early.
Yeah, but let's see the reaction. He can see something. We are now on his point of view, on Chris' point of view. And for now, he cannot see anything. I mean, we are checking his POV, and nothing at all. And he's going up with 24 population, and he is up with the loom. That's truth. We can listen to him. Point of view, Lix is now up, as you can see, with the archer range, okay. And, oh boy. Is he starting to make some house?
Pure game sense.
Yeah. But that's gonna be difficult to wall. I don't know what you think. Well, blue is 1 minute away, so, oh, man. He's talking, man. I think he smelled that is happening, right? Yeah, let's see the reaction now. Oh my god!
He knows.
Oh my god, he can jump that tree! He can jump that tree! It's open! Oh my god, Chris, the mistake! I can't believe Chris make this mistake. This is insane. This is one of the biggest mistakes ever, for sure. He's now sending all the villages, but man, chopping the tree. Oh man. I'm speechless, but now, this can be good now.
This is bad for Lix.
Yeah.
There's 4 vills.
Now those 4 villages are dead. Oh my god. What is this, man? Now
he's gonna lose. Plan.
It was on purpose. Now he's gonna take everything, man. Well, a tower here. He need to send more villages? No, but that tower there, no, Mr. Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Forward tower.
Yeah, he was making a good play. Now he's just not making any sense.
Oh, man.
It's one archer just like, I guess the archer's at fletching. I guess since fletching is in, he's being
even with fletching, he's only one archer. You want to make the tower just where the gate is.
Yeah, exactly. Like where Andy brought his scout too. He just needs to send more vills to just.
Oh, but he walled it.
He could have killed it, but he's being safe.
Okay.
And he walls Andy's scout in.
He walled it, Andy's scout. Well, but Andy sacrificed for the team, you know. But still, imagine now a tower there. Then he killed the village, he killed everything, and now the tower is gonna be so behind. But now there's another tower, so he is completely fine right now. Crazy reaction by the legendary Chris, but that mistake was kind of like, woof. Man, that was sick, huh?
You can tell he made a mistake because his follow-up made no sense, but he's gonna hold it. It'll be fine.
He's holding, man. It's crazy. Yeah, but where's his fast castle now? He's gone. Yeah. Fast castle is gone.
No way.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you don't have
more
wagons anymore.
Top. He's glad that he went to stone for sure so that he could get this all up. And it just makes sense. And with this market block, there's really no chance of Lix getting in anytime soon. Although, fletching archers can sit in that palisade and he could deny this market.
Yeah, he might not do the market, probably. And that's not good. He's doing now a tower there. I think he's fine. He's completely fine. Now he's going with more villages to make it, but he's sending villages without really a lot of HP. You want that market up, because now you're gonna lose more wood. He will have to delete at some point, probably. Now Chris will do another tower, and he's doing another market, as you can see. I will do another tower there. Well, he has the tower there. He's fine. He's fine. Yeah, he's fine, but he could be up to castles if he was without this mistake. And right now, remember my words, Elix might be at the same time up, because, well, his economy except those villages, but he also killed one. I mean, it's okay. And now let's focus on the other side, Mr. Mr.
Who's
Survival
booming
is
better?
because
That's the real question.
yeah.
So Yo's got 2 TCs. Yo's making the market as well now, so he's gonna want to get up to Castle Age and get even more town centers down. And Andy, he's just able to place 1 TC for now. Where are his other TCs? He must be making more TCs, right? Oh, he has the stable. Okay, so he's gonna make some knight. Well, he has the stable, but he's not using it. So maybe he thought he was gonna make some knights, but now he's not.
Yeah, probably the stable is because of red situation, right?
Yeah.
Like, imagine if he's breaking, I might need to help. But that's why he's not doing now nice, because you want to catch up. The problem is that you're going to be able to catch up Mr. Yo Boom now. 45 values, 28. He's doing the second TC, going to make the third. Kumans is so strong. Really, really strong.
Andy really has to boom properly. Otherwise, Yo is just going to sweep this game. So I think that even the stable is just, I don't know, maybe a little bit too much. It's going to hurt his boom by quite a bit. Just missing out on earlier farms or missing out on an earlier TC, but we'll see how it plays out. We'll see if he can get that 4th TC up anytime soon. And yeah, it looks like Dragonstar is also going to be booming a little bit here. He's got just a one villager building the stone, the TC on stone, so he wants to get out his archer upgrades first before really getting into his boom. I wouldn't be surprised if Dragonstar adds a university and goes for ballistics as well here.
Yeah, well, we can see that now starting to stabilize completely, Mr. Chris. Wow, that was a panic moment. But probably some of the players will have done it worse and more panic. He did quite well, to be honest. And you can see now that he's balancing the economy and he's going to go up faster than Red. Now Red is finally walling. Leaks is walling because he knows that he didn't do any damage. He's exploring absolutely everything. But the problem is, Mr. Yo is not going for any extra 4 TCs. Double stable in the middle of the map already, Mr. Survivalist.
So that's gonna be really strong against Dragonstar. And as I said, Dragonstar is adding the university here. He wants to get damage done with the ballistics against greedy opponents, but Mr. Yo is not going as greedy as Dragonstar wants, and Dragonstar is gonna get surprised by the knights coming in from the pocket. Triple stable. Well, why not? Kumans get the stables for cheaper. Just add another one.
Yeah, and he's adding with, remember, 100 wood per stable, triple stable. We see now some knight from freaking Andy. The scores say that too much talent is ahead. The transition to castle by Mr. Chris is really, really nice according to the situation. He's mining now a lot of stone. Well, the war wagons will help a lot if he's able to make a castle soon. And that castle hopefully is going to make in the middle of the map or just defending the woodland. I don't know. But if you put a lot of war wagons there, you maybe can stop Yo army. The good thing is, well, but Mr. Yo is also adding a 3rd TC. This is 53 villages, 47 only. So only 6 villages behind, I mean. But the problem is, all these gathering resources are there, Mr. Survivalist, and that's a problem.
Exactly. And I think that Chris might have overreacted with the amount of towers that he's added. He added like 2 towers at his woodlines too. But it looks like we're going to be seeing a battle with these knights coming in shortly. We'll see if Dragonstar gets cleaned up here, if he steps too far away from his gate and won't be able to.
Yeah, he has to wait. I mean, you cannot compete against Kumans. You cannot compete. And that's why you see now how freaking Andy is trying to do some army. Actually, he lost the monk, but he took the relics. That's good. The monastery, I don't like it. The monastery is forward. So if he's coming now with the knights, he's going to kill it. And now he's coming. The stable, I don't like it. Why there? Make on the TC. I don't know if you agree, Mr. Survivalist.
I agree completely. I like to get the monastery, you know, a little bit in the back so that the monks don't get picked off. And then even the production, if you're being pressured, you don't want to make your production on the front because you can't group up any army. And looks like we're seeing Lix join the party here. Again, we've got really good teamwork from WWP.
Yeah, they are playing very, very strong. You can see, well, it's good that Dragonstar is here. Mr. Yo has to go away. Mr. Yo doesn't have that many knights. He got 7, so it's not like he has 20 knights yet, but he's probably gonna try to put it there. The boom, again for Andy, and remember that Andy manages really well. The boom is pretty solid. Not now because he's taking 2 losses here on the TC, and I love the castle from Chris. That castle position, it's really good, protecting the wood. He's not gonna have any damage at home, and now he can go for the war wagons. I like it a lot, that castle. I don't know what you think, because he's also doing 2 TCs extra at the same time. Amazing.
Yep. Well, war wagons, they take a little bit of time to get into, but once Chris has a sizable mass of war wagons out, he can start roaming around, picking off knights, hopefully, picking off crossbowmen, so they can be really strong. But it looks like Dragonstar is maybe getting a little bit caught out here. Maybe a little
Well,
bit.
it's
Let's see
nice.
them
No,
on the
no,
night
no.
path.
It's good. It's good for them. He has 3 knights, so he need to go back, having more arches. He's having a lot of farming Dragonstar here, which is fine. He has 2 TCs, same as a ViVi, and now finishing the second stable. So he's gonna make now husbandry. That TC is kinda really greedy, having taking in consideration that the knights and the crows are there. I don't know, but we need to see the cavaliers. Those knights are not defended, man. Are not gonna help a lot.
Dragonstar realizes that he's gonna be able to push this back, and that's why he's gonna try and go for this TC, or at least that's his wish here, is to push this back and then get this TC down so that he secures some gold. Because where else is he gonna take gold? He has to get this down, really. Like, there's some gold in the back, but still, he wants to take the forward gold first, anyways.
Yeah, but this is the huge problems here. This is the huge problems here, and is that the knights are with only no upgrades, just skill bar and armor, while those knights by Joe are +2, +1. Now that TC is not gonna be up. There is a lot of crops, and the knights are just a disaster here, taking absolutely everything. Mr. Yo with a total domination mode activated. The war wagons. Why the war wagons are not here? I don't know. He's sending war wagons to raid. He's trying to raid red, but you need to come here. You need to send all the army here to try to stop the Kuman's power. And why they don't ban the Kumans again against a team like this? Explain me, because I don't know.
Yeah. Kumans is just too crazy to keep. Like, they had Britons available, they had Kumans available, just some insane civs. And yeah, Kumans on this map, Burgundians seem like they can compete, but maybe not so much. And I think that just Chris overreacted to the pressure that was coming in with too many towers, and it ended up hurting him more than helping him. And now he's not able to help the team.
Well, Chris is okay if you check against red, but the problem is, are they okay here? The problem is, he's not only 10 villages behind, 5 knights, 17 knights, and Mr. Yo is coming, man. Just Mr. Yo is coming with so many knights. He's gonna make the siege workshop, even probably cap rounds, whatever. And now Dragonstar is losing absolutely everything. We expected to see closer series, but sadly, it's not happening. And it's not happening because WWP, if they were playing like this in the previous round, they probably wouldn't be in the decider, honestly. They're playing amazing.
Yeah, this is some top level stuff here, so it's going to be exciting to see, like, if WWP goes through here, who do they go up against? They're going to be up against Suomi, right?
Suomi, I mean, but that's the problem. losing and going to the decider made that now WWP will have to face, if they win, will have to face Suomi in the quarterfinals. Otherwise, they will only face them in a potential semi-final, you know? So it's very important that you win the group stage, because if you don't, you get punished. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And we're seeing Kembos from Bohemians, so Dragonstar does have the slightly better units here. Well, although Vietnamese have the extra HP, so it kind of balances out, but still. Yeah, but just Dragonstar never able to get this TC on the low ground, and if he can't secure gold, how can he make units? He's gonna run out of gold pretty soon.
Yeah, well, I'm just checking that Andy's gonna have a castle, a doubt castle. Now he has the Cavaliers, but ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Yo is just... I mean, look at the score Mr. Yo is having, and it's not the first time. In the first game, he got 2,000 score ahead, 2,000 score difference. Pretty insane. Now he has still the chemistry, okay, but he's also 7, yeah, I don't know how many villages behind with ViVi, who is playing also fantastic. And then here we have, well, that's the problem with the hands. Even if he's behind in the economy, he has so many units, 20 cav archers right now. 20 cav archers. Is it true? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they can do now, seriously.
Huns doesn't really need economy. Their cav archers are... You need the same economy to spam cav archers with Huns as you need to spam crossbone with other civs. So with Huns, it's like they just get cav archers instead of crossbone, and it costs them the same.
He's cav rams.
So
I mean,
yeah, cav
he's
rams.
Cav rams also. Like, it's crazy,
exactly.
man. He's going all in.
Yeah, Yo doesn't need to go to Imp. He could go to Imp if he wanted to, if he just stops production for like 1 minute, but he wants to just keep on the pressure, just prevent Dragonstar from coming to the low ground. Dragonstar going with the castle in the bottom, he knows that he needs to secure this gold, but a castle against Capdrams is not going to be enough.
Oh man, GG call, 3-0 amigos, 3-0 for WWP. I was hoping that they could do more, but in my heart, or not in my heart, because that's more romantic, right? I was afraid that this could happen. Survivalist WWP don't want to lose in a decider, man.
Today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they're
don't
just
want to
playing
be
so well.
Yeah, they don't want to be in a decider. They don't want to lose in a decider, and they are just too strong. Really, really too strong. Mr. Yo is a beast as well. I really think that they, let's say, underestimated Amigos, in the previous round, Not
Yeah, maybe
underestimated.
so.
They went too crazy, and Amigos is very strong, And then they lost it, man. And in this series we have seen, survival is that if you don't play your best against anyone, you can lose games. And even series.
Yeah. Well, everybody in this tournament they're some of the best players in the world. So yeah, you have to be trying the best, and you have to be having a good day. Otherwise, you just get stomped 3-0, just like this.
Yeah, I'm just checking all the economy for Yo. Well, pretty insane. Military difference also crazy. The KD, it's just the opposite. I mean, Yo just killed freaking Andy. 1984, Mr. Yo 89-29, and also Kumans, that is fantastic. That was a great draft. And now, guys, we're gonna see the interview with Mr. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. And as I said, here we are with Mr. Yo, and let's see if Mr. Yo can listen to me. Do you hear me, Mr. Yo? Amigo? I think he's frisked. I think Mr. Yo.
Sorry, my internet is breaking a lot. Hi.
Okay. Well, if it's fine, if you listen to me, I mean, if the webcam is not going great, we can keep going. Don't worry. Okay. He will be right back, guys. Yeah, I hear you. Now it's fine, Mr. Yo? More or less.
Yeah. Sorry, my internet was breaking, so I have to rejoin.
Okay, no problem. Mr. Yo, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I know that you probably didn't want to be in the decider, but do you feel that today your team played at their best?
Yeah, I feel like it. My teammates are playing amazingly.
I really believe that today, ViVi also, I mean, you played, let's say like usual, very strong, but ViVi today, and in this tournament, he's really playing very, very strong. I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah. Of course, ViVi is our really strong Frank player. And today, I think he performed the best by far, I think.
Well, I'm going to agree with you. I'm sorry, Mr. Yo, I agree with you with that, He played, because he dominate his side pretty much in every single game, but from the start.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'm gonna talk a little bit about the previous series because we didn't talk because you lost against. What happened in those series and what has changed for this one? If you remember.
I'm sorry, Lex came to tell me something. What did you say?
What I mean is, what has changed in this series that didn't was there for your team in the previous series against the Amigos?
We did a practice versus GL like 2 days before. I think that helped a lot.
Okay. And were you, I mean, I don't know, is the feeling, because you were doing some strategies weird in the Amigos, were you a little bit overconfident against the Amigos, or just those crazy strategies with the douche, with the sending villains forward in Donut? I remember the first game, because that game was pretty much dead from the start. Was not a little bit too greedy?
Yeah, that was a bad decision, but I don't know. Lick said because he was playing against Mayans, so if it's another saves, his douche might work. I think.
That's true.
And
it's possible.
We never underestimate them because we lost to them once, and we were trying our best.
And now tomorrow, against who? Because I'm sure that you know who you play tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't know who
well, I can tell you. I think you play. I think they have to confirm, but I think you play against Suomi tomorrow.
Finland, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
And that's a pretty crazy series, right? A best of 7 against them. What is your thought about those? You are a bit surprised, like, whoa.
Thought about what?
Like, you are surprised that you were going to play against Suomi, because Suomi is with you, with your team, with Gamer Legion, and probably with AM. In theory, you are the strongest teams,
I just think that they have the best teamwork. Like AM and GL have the most powerful individual skills, but Finland play more like a team to me. So that's especially they have one of the best pocket player, Max. I think our games versus them are gonna be really hard.
And very fun as well, because you love the competition and those cities against Suomi.
I do.
Motivation, right? It's the motivation is at what level, Mr. Yo? How much your team is enjoying the tournament?
Because we lost last time, so we are in with full motivation. We want to win. We want to beat every team that we met.
And to be honest, Mr. Yo, meeting them in quarterfinals or semifinals is the same, best of 7. You have to win no matter what. So better now and let's go, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Yo, congratulations and good luck for tomorrow. I believe that tonight you are going to practice. You're going to train with your team. You're going to talk a little bit about the matchup, or you're going to leave for tomorrow?
We're going to leave tomorrow.
Okay. Good luck. And hopefully tomorrow you played just your best. And, well, we will see who's going to win. Take care, man.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Take care.
刚才做采访啊。
They don't even let me. He was already talking in Chinese, as you could see. Well, hopefully you have enjoyed. This is Mr. Yo that is crazy. He was already talking. He said, we leave for tomorrow. He was preparing already. I'm telling you, that was a crazy series, guys.